Do you know why I'm here today? My job is to come out families like yours, just be happier and just feel a bit more comfortable, a bit more cool, because you've had an awful lot going on in your life over the last year, haven't you? You must be fed up with it by now. So that's why I've come around today, just to learn a bit about your family and see what I can do just to help make your house a bit of a happier place when you need it.
Max and Edward are like chalk and cheese.
Yeah.
He's a good all-rounder. Good at sports, very well liked. He's a natural all-rounder. Edward might be academically very clever at maths, which I think he is, and other people say, but he struggles with sports and other things. He hates failure. Okay. And he will argue.
Yeah, being oppositional.
Yeah, but he gets himself so worked up that he can't back down. He has to be in control. He doesn't like taking directions from adults. He likes to be the one in control. He likes to. Yeah. It has to be on his terms. But there's no warnings. It could happen anywhere and anyway.
Does he try and control play?
Yeah. So he's pretty switched on.
But he lacks basic social skills. Yeah. At the same time. So it's like a dichotomy. Yeah. Of, I'm torn in between two things all at the same time.
Most of the reports they've picked up the same thing: social communication and interaction.
When you cross, does it work punching something?
No.
No, I don't think it does.
And I'm very conscious about of the way people look upon me. I'm very conscious of being labelled. I'm honest about my son. I'm not going to say he's an angel. Yeah. They've all said he's got behaviour issues, challenging behaviour. You think you're letting your son down, but because you're being labelled by absolutely everyone, general public, family, friends, settings, you feel it's not. It's the authorities, the powers that be, that are letting your son down. And to some of the professionals, I've been in tears on the phone. Of course, and they've said, she's very, very anxious. I'm saying, well, you want to sit in my shoes for 10 minutes, because 10 minutes ago I was told this by you, and now you're saying this. Yeah. And this is why I can see most parents don't, in one respect, they're scared to come to people like you, because they've been there and they've been knocked back so many times. You know, I know, as I say, I know 4 or 5 families who've just literally just given up.
I obviously have lots of families. Yeah? If I could change anything about your family, what would it be?
Probably less shouting.
Less shouting,
less argument.
Yeah.
That's all really.
That's all, okay. If I could change one thing about you, what would I change?
Probably
when you get angry.
my angry.
So your anger? Okay. How do you know when you're angry?
When I punch things or I throw something.
So that's how you're acting. Do you know how your body feels when you're angry?
They're really hot.
It's hot, yeah. What else?
Sweaty.
Sweaty, yeah.
And then really hyper.
Right, but when you're hot and sweaty and really hyper, that could be you going down the beach on a sunny day. Would it make a difference to you if I could teach you how to recognise that your body's starting to get angry before you realise?
Probably.
Right, so I'm thinking a whole load of things all at the same time. First of all, I'm just thinking about this family, I'm just thinking, my goodness me, there's an awful lot of pressure on this mum. It's coming from all sides as well. She doesn't feel like she's being supported from anywhere, which I'm sure people are trying to do, but actually she's just feeling just completely overwhelmed. Now the trouble is when you've got a single parent situation like this, part of the reason why she's struggling with behaviour is that she can't put anything in place just because of the pressure she's under. There's so many things, she's being torn in so many different ways, and she's feeling guilty. That's been shown through the emotions that she's feeling. She's feeling very low. She's terrified that you know, she's doing something wrong and she's failing her children. And so what I'm doing here is I'm really trying to understand the whole family and what's happening in this house, and sort of, you know, how this house is feeling, because that's going to then affect what individual advice I give her about her sons Matthew and about Edward. From what you're saying, there's lots of things going on. I suspect with Edward is that trying to handle too many things at the same time just won't work.
No, it doesn't, and I know that.
You've got to absolutely build bridges. Yeah. If we look at some of the crux of where your son's difficulties are, for whatever reason, he's feeling insecure about himself and his role in the world. Right, when you're really cross, where in your body does it hurt? Where in your body does it start? In your head?
Basically everywhere.
Basically everywhere. Does it start in your head?
Mhm.
It doesn't, does it? It starts in the rest of your body. It doesn't start in your head. But everyone talks to you. I bet all of the adults talk to you about when you're angry. They talk to you about your head and how you feel.
They talk about I'm unveiling, what I'm feeling right now.
Exactly. But they don't talk to you about what your body feels like, do they? This is the bit you need to remember. Is actually before your head knows it's angry, you feel it in your body. You feel it in your feet. You feel it in your hands. You feel it in your tummy. That's the bit that you've got to remember from today, because actually when you're starting to get wound up, when someone's saying something, it will start down here, it won't start up here. You know, it's about everything pictorially here, you see.
Yeah.
This is one.
This is what I call, this is what we need more of, us parents.
What, pictorial stuff?
No, we need things that, to make us sound thick, we're not thick. Things that we can understand in our terminology. Yeah. If someone turned up, talked to us, sat us down with this, you would get our attention more, you get our cooperation more, we would follow you more, and we might even try a bit more. It's everything a professional might say, but it's not in words like that. It's simple.
No, it's simple stuff.
And this is, it's visual, so even when you go away, unlike words, up here, we've still got your
pictures,
little doodles.
And that is what Parenting for the Future is about.
Yeah.
It's all about giving you the tools that are going to help your child as they grow up.
He is out of all my 4 boys, he's the most worrying of them. So by you doing that, we'll take the pressure away from him, which make life more enjoyable, which take the pressure away from me. I'll be more relaxed, which then will release the tension between me and possibly Matthew. Because
and change your family.
We should change the family.
I know what your child's behaviour means, and I know what you can do about it. It's all about giving you the tools that are going to help your child as they grow up.
www.newsivity.com